Day 68 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. Hi guys, and welcome back to another day, another LeetCode problem. I hope you guys are excited about what we have to learn today. We're doing a LeetCode problem every day, and we're all here to learn together. So if this is your first time, welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back, guys. And before we get started, don't forget, guys, bring your mouse right over here and click that subscribe button for me, guys. Then after you click that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button for me, guys. And then after you smash that like button, you already know I need you to go into your comment section, and I need you to find that bank emoji, and I need all of my bankers out there to go ahead and drop that bank emoji in the comment section for me so we can go ahead and run this engagement up. Now with all that being said, guys, let's get to the favorite part of the video, the question. And today we have question number 2,300, successful pairs of spells and potions. The difficulty level is medium, guys, but don't worry, the solution is going to be simple and easy to understand. And the question, it says medium, but it doesn't seem that hard to me, and hopefully it's not going to seem that hard to you guys as well. So let's break the question down and see what it says. It says you are given two positive integer arrays, spells and potions of length n and m respectively, where spells I represents the strength of the ith spell and potions j represents the strength of the jth potion. You are also given an integer success. A spell and potion pair is considered successful if the product of their strength is at least success. Return an integer array pairs of length n, where pairs I is the number of potions that will form a successful pair with the ith spell. So let's break that down. It's not that difficult, guys. Well, let's look at example 1 so we could really break it down and see what it's asking. So we have an input, we have a spells, which is a list of integers. In this case, it's 5, 1, and 3. Then we have potions, which is another array of integers, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Success is equal to 7. The output is 4, 0, and 3. So let's see how they got those numbers and for the output, right? It says the 0th spell, so 0th meaning index 0. So you take index 0, which is 5, and we're going to multiply them against every number, guys, in the potions array. So first we're going to do 5 times 1. That's going to give us 5. But 5 is less than 7, so we're not going to count that. Then we're going to do 5 times 2. 5 times 2 equals 10, so we're going to count that as 1. Then 5 times 2 is 3. 5 times 3 is 15, and that's greater than 7, so that's 2. Then 5 times 4 is 20, so that's greater than 7, so that's 3. And then we do 5 times 5, and that's going to give us 25, which is also greater than 7. And that's four numbers that are greater than 7. So that's where this 4 comes from when we have 5 and we multiply 5 times every number in here, and 4 of these numbers, when we multiply the product of 5 and 4 of these numbers, is going to be greater than 7. So that's why we put the 4 right here. Then we do the same thing for index I, or the first spell, the first spell, right, which is really index 1, So then we do the same thing for index 1, and we multiply 1 times 1, that's less than 7. 1 times 2, that's less than 7. 1 times 3, that's less than 7. 1 times 4, that's less than 7. And 1 times 5, that's less than 7. So we put a 0 right here because for the first index, none of these products equal more than 7, so we put 0. Then we do the same thing for 3, and we do 1 times 3, that's less than 7. 1 times 2, that's less than 7. 3 times, let's start over so you don't get confused. We're doing 3 now, so 3 times 1, that's less than 7. 3 times 2, that's less than 7. 3 times 3, that's 9, which is greater than 7. 3 times 4, that's 12, which is greater than 7. And 3 times 5, that's 15, which is greater than 7. So right here we have these 3 numbers that are greater than 7. So that's why we enter 3 right here. So as you guys can see, we're just multiplying each one by we're going through each one of these spells, and we're multiplying each spell by every number in potion, and we're counting how many of those products are greater than success. And in this example, we have four products greater than 7, so we put 4 right here. Then for the first index, we have 0 products greater than 7, so we put a 0. And then for the third index, we have 3 spells that are greater than 7. So, or 3 products that are greater than 7, so we put a 3. That's why the output is 4, 0, and 3. So let's look at example 2 just so we could really make it make sense in case you guys are still confused. But once you understand what the question is asking, you'll see it's not really that difficult at all. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to come check the 3. We're going to come check the spells, right? We're going to look at the spells. First spell is 3, right? And the success is 7. So we want to count how many times 3 multiplied by these numbers, how many of these numbers are going to be greater than 16, right? So first we do 3 times 8, that's 24. That's where the 24 comes from. That's greater than 16. 3 times 5 is 15, which is less than 16. 3 times 8, that's 24, so that's greater than 16. So we have 2 products that are greater than 16. This 24 and this 24. We have 2 pairs are successful, so we put a 2 right here. Then we do it for 1. 1 times 8 is 8 less than 16. 1 times 5 is 5 less than 16. And 1 times 8 is 8, which is less than 16. So we have 0 pairs that are greater than, that are successful, right? Right here it says we have 0 pairs that are successful. So we put a 0 right here. Then we do the same thing for 2. 2 times 8, that's 16. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 8 is 16. So again, we have 2 16s. They're both equal to 16. So we have 2 pairs that are successful. Thus, 202 is returned, right? That's where the 202 comes from. So now that we understand the question, we're just multiplying each one of these by all of these to get our output. Now that we understand the question, let's break down the code. And the code is actually not that difficult, guys, and it's pretty easy to understand, so should be happy about that. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to sort the potions, and we're going to do that by saying let potions sorted is equal to, we're going to set that equal to potions dot sorted. And that's all we're going to do. Then we're going to come down here, we're going to declare another variable, pairs, and this is going to keep track of our successful pairs and how many successful pairs we have. And we're just going to, pass that as an array of integers, and we are going to initialize that with a blank array. Then we're going to come down here, we're going to say for spell and spells, we are going to, first we need to find the mid, and to do that, we're just going to say let mid equal that, first, excuse me guys, first before we find the mid, we have to declare the left and right. So first we're going to say declare a variable called left, and we're going to set that equal to 0. Then we're going to declare another variable called right, and we're going to set that equal to potions sorted dot count minus 1. Then we're going to come down here, start a while loop, and we're going to say while left is less than or equal to right. Then this is where we're going to find the mid, and we're going to say let mid equal, open up the parentheses, left plus right divided by 2. So that's going to find the mid. And then once we have the mid, we're going to come down here, we're going to say let cur result equal spell times potions sorted mid. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to say if cur result is greater than or equal to success, then what we're going to do is we're going to say right equals mid minus 1. Else we're going to come down here and we are going to say left equals mid plus 1. And that's how we're going to sort or iterate through the arrays. That's how we're going to iterate through the arrays, excuse me, guys. Then we're going to come down here and we are going to say pairs dot append potions sorted dot count minus left, and that is going to append the necessary numbers to the pair array so we could keep track of the output. And then we're just going to come down here and we are going to return pairs. Now let's run it, guys, and see how it runs. Okay, couldn't find pairs, excuse me, typo, should be pairs instead of pairs. Let's run it again and see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness, append, another typo. We got another typo, got to add the end to append, and then we're going to run it again and let's see how it goes. And it's accepted, guys, so let's submit it and see what happens after it's accepted. Fingers crossed, and there it is, guys. 6.12 milliseconds beats 64.86% of users with Swift, guys, and that's what I like to see. Those are all right numbers right there, but we're still learning, so it's no reason to be too hard on ourselves. But yeah, get one more look at the code in case you need to see it again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. Peace.